Good morning, Eleanor Roosevelt Middle School. Today is Friday, January 30th, and it's day A. This morning I'm joined by Jackson and Cadell. Before we begin announcements, I'd like to share with you that a video piece put together and to showcase some of the wonderful enrichment activities teachers and students can and do take part in here at Roosevelt is going to be shown today. Kayla Laird and Jenna Meehan are part of the video production club held during our activities and clubs time. And that's with Mr. Lass and Mrs. Reese. As a part of the group that came up with and developed the idea of producing a video that showcased the inventive and creative things that go on during Mrs. Easley's ELT time Genius Hour. So please sit back, listen, and enjoy. Announcements will quickly follow the ending of the video, as well as we'll run a bit long, and the announcements will run a bit longer than usual today. Let's run the video.
Genius Hour is a program we've been working on in Mrs. Easley's ELT. It's not graded, and you can learn about whatever you want to and create a project in whatever way you want. Anything from a PowerPoint to a functional model. We have some really cool projects, and we're really excited to show you them.
I'm Mrs. Easley, and this year I've decided to do the Genius Hour project with my ELT kids. Okay, we've actually started our second go-around. And the Genius Hour idea is based on what Google did. Google started this program whereby their employees were given 20% of their work time to totally follow their passion, something they were interested in, something they wanted to create. Gmail was created this way. Okay, and what Google found was giving their employees 1 day out of 5 a week to do whatever they wanted. The workers were much more productive, they were more creative, and they actually produced product which was a revenue earner for Google. So I want our kids to be able to do something without the threat of grades. There are no grades involved, simply because they want to learn it. Something they want to build or make, you know. So I am so thrilled to have this time during the school day to be able to let the kids do such a thing.
Project, Andrew.
I made biodiesel. Here's the biodiesel, and here's a byproduct called glycerin. And when you make biodiesel, you have to mix this methanol and sodium hydroxide together in a beaker and wait till the sodium hydroxide dissolves. Then heat up oil to about 100 degrees Celsius, and then you have to dump this into a beaker with the vegetable oil, and that's it.
And what's biodiesel used for?
You can use it as a gas. It's like gas and diesel.
And they're trying to use this because
it's cheaper than gas and diesel to buy in big quantities.
And that's good in Iowa because
there's a lot of grain in vegetable oil. It's cheaper than most places.
Oh, Jeff! We need
It's not Thursday, it's Wednesday. What am I thinking?
What did Sam do?
Wow. Might be DVSC.
Propulsion. Now this is something you're going to be, actually you learned about rocket propulsion, I hope, in 6th grade.
What? No.
Oh my God.
Oh. And the second season.
What?
Shaking.
No.
Oh!
Yeah.
Anna, what is in that jug?
30% hydrogen peroxide.
All right, hydrogen peroxide. The wound that bubbles, correct?
Yeah.
Anna has found a way to make it bubble incredibly quickly. Okay? Using a catalyst. And the catalyst is, what is it, Anna? What's the catalyst?
It's like a kind of iodine.
Does it say what it's potassium?
Yeah, potassium iodine.
Potassium iodide. It's just a white granular chemical. Color container, and then she's going to do the big kahuna
I don't know if I am.
Boys?
Oh. That's not even cool.
I don't know that we should do a bigger one. No, she's.
We're doing
science.
Stay older.
What are we doing, kids? We're doing science.
Okay.
Just do it. Use the. Go.
Oh my
I didn't mean to do that.
That's so cool.
Yeah, hi. Feel it. Oh, is it going down?
That's amazing.
There's a purple.
What is telekinesis?
Telekinesis is the supposed ability to move objects at a distance using mental power. Yeah. You can develop it, I guess, by working on your visualization skills. Start by visualizing small objects and work your way up until you can visualize whole scenes. And the quickest way to meditation is the quickest way to develop it.
Which ingredient made the biggest crystal? Okay, in Dubuque, Iowa. What were your ingredients, kids, that you used?
Table salt, sugar, aloe, Epsom salt, and potassium.
Some of these around that you can see the crystals. What were you looking for when you grew 5 different types of crystals? What were you finally looking for? You were to measure something.
Table salt, sure.
I learned to play the piano, and I said, well, and she says, I'll just do it. And Lexi's learned how to play a song for us. And if I'm... Oh, you're right. You're right. Woo! Ain't that too?
Wow, that was absolutely great. Definitely some cool things happening during House 8-3's ELT time. Thank you, Mrs. Easley and House 8-3 students for sharing. Also, thank you to our activity and club group for putting together that video clip. Quickly moving on, could you tell us what we can expect for lunch today, Jackson?
Sure can, Mr. Joel. Today for lunch we have a choice of an egg roll with fried rice, cheese pizza, sub sandwich, or chef salad. Kiddo?
Thanks, Jackson. Battle of the Books upcoming meetings for team captains only are just around the corner. Please meet with Mrs. Elhers in the back of the library during 8th period on the following days. On Wednesday, February 4th through 6th, 6th grade team captains. On February 5th, 7th grade team captains. Finally, on Monday, February 9th, 8th grade team captains meet. Back to you, Jackson.
Thanks, kiddo. All FAME cast members should please pick up schedule from the FAME bulletin board before meeting home base or during 8th period. Are there any birthday greetings to send out today, kiddo?
There sure are, Jackson. Happy birthday greetings go out to Emma Clancy, Julia Howes, Scout Lenhart, and Nicholas Smith. Over the weekend, Ashton Fay, Taylor Lex, and Mackenzie Lyon. Lucy Conlon, Lauren Fetzer, Emily Holmes, Jimmy Lyon, Alessandra Reynolds, Justin Ringgold, Connor Sint, and Jacobson will celebrate theirs. Happy birthday, y'all. Back to you, Mr. Joel.
Okay, thank you, Jackson and Cadell, for anchoring the news with me today. One quick reminder to all after-school activity and sports participants. The Teacher's Lounge is not an area for any student to ever go into unless you are given explicit directions from a teacher to go there to get something. Otherwise, we need all students, athletes and those attending activities after school, to stay out of the Teacher's Lounge after school, and actually at all times. Okay, that concludes our announcements. We hope you have a great day.
I call this one the Campfire Song. Let's gather around the campfire and sing our campfire song. Our C-A-M-P-F-I-R-E-S-O-N-G song. And if you don't think that we can sing it faster, then you're wrong. But it'll help if you just sing along.
Bum, bum.
C-A-M-P-F-I-R-E-S-O-N-G song. C-A-M-P